Greetings. The title of this video is Don't Be a People Pleaser. I hope this video might help you a lot. A lot of people know I'm gonna, from personal experience, because I've done this a lot years ago, usually people who want to please others want other people to perceive them in a very positive light, or they want the validation of that people, or not wanting to come across as cruel, or not wanting people to have a bad perception of them. But the cost of being a people pleaser is that the more people you're trying to please, the more time you're using up to try and please the people, and you might be trying to please people that they themselves are like oblivious to in the first place. It becomes like a very toxic dynamic where you're constantly pleasing the person, draining your whole mind, body and soul, and eventually it takes its toll on you because you're using up your time, energy, resources on that, investing a lot in that person for like a month, a year, a week, 2 years, and all it then being just complete waste of your time. So that's cost of like being a people pleaser. It also makes you weak, and I explain why. It makes you weak because you're putting so much an effort to please that person that it's very disrespectful towards yourself. It shows that you've low confidence in yourself. It shows that you have very low self-esteem or self-respect for yourself, that you need to please other people in order to get a sense of purpose of existence. Instead of your purpose of existence come from your creator who gave you life in the first place. You should only serve people that you really in your heart desire to serve. You shouldn't serve people in a way to get validation from them, or in a way that they have a different perception of you, whether that be negative or positive. You shouldn't feel people have a negative view of you, and you shouldn't desire people to have a positive view of you. You should desire to just serve others and just desire being in the presence. But it's very important not to be a people pleaser, because it's very weak, and it's personally, from my own experience, it's very cringe. Because I used to do it all the time. It's like a dog. Like the moment they see someone, like they go, you just grab it towards them, and it's very unhealthy because you drain a lot yourself. And what happens is a lot, because this is from experience of seeing loved ones do this, and it just breaks my heart, where they spend so much of their time, energy, resources into something that's doomed to failure to begin with, because the foundation of that connection they had with the person was built on sand, so it was quickly falling apart without them realising it. Again, communication, different values, one person being dishonest and not like the other person relying on information the other person is telling them, and the other person like was telling not being 100% accurate, or distorting things. And then that person's like pleasing the person, like buying stuff for that person, giving that person emotional support, not realising a lot of that emotional support, a lot of it was just being used for that person to feel connection of that person. So you have people who use emotions to you have people who want that because they have desire for people to like them, that they would sacrifice and themselves, they deprioritize themselves. I'm guilty of this a lot from my past. I always wanted everyone to like me. I wanted everyone to think well of me. I want everyone to think that I'm a nice, good, caring person. It's only when I went to rock bottom and I was in complete darkness, and the only person I had left, which I rejected in my youth, was God, was Jesus, and only then did I realise the fertility of people pleasing. You shouldn't be concerned about pleasing people, because at the end of the day, when you draw your last breath, the first person you're going to see is your creator. It won't be anyone else, it'll be your creator, and that's the person that you should desire to please. Out of love for what he did for you, nothing else. You're not deserving of that love, but he loves you regardless, which is amazing. So if you spend a lot of time trying to people please, you're going to end up heartbreaking and wasting a lot of your time and energy. So it's not, and it takes a lot of your own priorities. Say if you want to prioritize your physical, mental, spiritual health, if you're prioritizing a lot of your time trying to please people, then that's a lot of time you're taking off from yourself. Because the more people you have that you're trying to please, so if you have like a spider web of trying to please so many people, then you're going to take up a lot of your time, especially if you're using the phone a lot to contact people, you're messaging people, and that's a lot of time you're using. It kind of goes back to time management. Like the worst thing you do for time management is to spend a lot of your time people pleasing. And I know that from experience that I can do like a whole comedy skit where I could just like roast myself the amount of time since I was very young. Then I had when I was a child. It's funny because the thing about it, as a child, I was not a people pleaser. I was like, I just was in my little world, with my toy soldiers, didn't care about pleasing anybody. It's just me and my toy soldiers, that was it. I became more insecure myself, and out insecurity of my own internal issues, I wanted to please people and I'd make myself feel better. And that was probably one of the reasons why I was like, wanting people to think well of me, because I was lonely and I wanted people to like me, so yeah, I tried my best to be like my best friend, but I fall short. My best friend we found to our Creator Jesus Christ, and trying my hardest as a child to be like him, but I fall short, understandably so. So yeah, it's not wise to be a people pleaser. It's advice I give to anybody: don't be a people pleaser, because if you don't want to go through like stuff I did, try to please people and they're just oblivious to you anyway. So it's just a lot of time you waste. It's like, but they go, well, you're a nice person, yeah, blah blah blah. So yeah, I might do more videos, go into more deeper detail about don't be a people pleaser. But I do plead, if you're watching this and if you are a people pleaser, I pray that you stop. It's not worth it. It comes with a lot of spiritual, emotional scars, and even physical scars if as well. So anyway, thanks for watching this video, and just a reminder again, don't be a people pleaser, and thank you and God bless.